Hey guys, welcome to this episode of From the Pages of WWF Magazine. I am Anthony. This is Collectors Entertainment Network, and this week we've got the July 1991 issue with Jake the Snake Roberts on the cover. But before we get into that, guys, I'm going to ask you, please subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you back. Please comment down below. Let me know your WWF Magazine memories. Please share this video with anyone you think may like it as well. And go ahead and give this video a like because that helps a lot too. Also, go on over to Facebook and join the Federation Nation Facebook group and show off your vintage WWF collection. Whether it's magazines, Coliseum videos, LJNs, Hasbros, tote bags, posters, t-shirts, whatever it is, as long as it's vintage WWF, we all want to see it over there. Alright, enough of an intro. We've got July 1991 issue, Jake the Snake Roberts on the cover. Let's get into the pages. Alright guys, here we go. July 1991. Jake the Snake, will Damien's spirit level earthquake? Ultimate Warrior, has the Undertaker's ruse made him a casket case? Hacksaw draws a line in the sand. Legion of Doom, as deadly as their foes are nasty. And Sergeant Slaughter, Hulk facing the Doom from the dunes. And also in this issue's Tornado profiled, and Erwin R. Shyster taxes the credibility. Alright, let's get inside. And I got this issue on June 7th, 1991. And you asked for it, you got it. New from WWF Publications, it's WWF Posters 1. On sale at your newsstands June 25th. Guess what, guys? You know I got it. I've got it downstairs. I've got it put away. I have a filing cabinet with a lot of different things, magazines of all sorts, but all my old WWF publications. Alright, your information center and your WWF Magazine publishing, and of course your official fan club. And, like we've seen in previous issues, the official travel agency of the world's most frequent flyers, TCA Incorporated. Around the ring, you've got Jack Tunney. I guess he's laying the law down on something. And your right guard sports stick. Remember these commercials, guys? I remember them. Do you guys... They were pretty funny. It was like Hulk Hogan. He was being like, you know, an artist, a painter. It's pretty funny. I remember them. I remember them all. Alright, Fan Forum. You got there Macho Man and Liz. And then, look at this, the 1-900-454 Hulk line. Guys, I would suggest you do not call that. It is long done, and I'm sure you probably get charged like $1 million. So there you go. Brainstorms by Bobby the Brain Heenan, his monthly column. And, of course, you can get it all with WWF Magazine subscription page. And look at this, the order form over here is also different. It only had the last one for a couple of issues, and now they've already changed it with a picture of Hogan from, I believe, the April issue. Alright, Newsbreakers, police brutality. The Mountie and accomplices jump the boss man. Oh, it looks like it's the Nasty Boys are his accomplices. Well, they are all Jimmy Hart guys. Alright, personality profile. Texas. Obviously Texas. Oh, Texas Tornado. I get it, see? There you go. It's also Kerry Von Erich. Guy had a name for himself for, you know, a decade. But they just called him Texas Tornado. Alright, your Columbia House music guide. Choose any 8 CDs or 12 cassettes for 1 penny. A talk with Hacksaw Jim Duggan. That is this month's interview. And of course, the accompanying photo shoot that goes along with all the interviews every month. Alright, Battle of the Titans. Mr. Perfect shines in Battle Royal. When is this from? It looks like... Oh, wait, I could see it right there. Yep, Saturday night's main event. It is mentioned right there. Saturday night's main event. So that's where it's from. Guys, do you remember this? Honestly, I don't remember. Oh, look, there's the Hulkster. He's in there. I guess Mr. Perfect wins it. I can go back and watch it. I've got, you know, Peacock, where I can watch all the old Saturday night's main events. To tell you the truth, If this is 1991 Saturday Night's Main Event, I guarantee I actually recorded it, so maybe I can find my old VHS tape. But it's a lot easier to just stream it, right, guys? Alright, do you guys have any memories of this? I don't. Let me know down below, but again, I may check it out. There is Mr. Perfect and Barbarian beating up Greg the Hammer Valentine. Must have been the final three. And it looks like Mr. Perfect's here looking like he won the Intercontinental title, but he was already the IC champ. So I guess he just celebrated with his belt. War blazes. Hogan and Slaughter heating up. So they kept that feud going after WrestleMania 7. I don't particularly remember. Yeah, guys, I was a huge fan. Obviously, I was buying WWF magazines, but we're talking 30 plus years ago. And so a lot of it's gone. Big events, and to tell you the truth, I probably remember like 1987 and 1988 better than I remember like 91 and 92. I was still watching it, but obviously I was getting older into my teen years, so there was more going on in my life than WWF. Alright, here we go. WWF Trivia. Snakes Alive. WWF stuff. Terrible twosomes. Odds and ends. And Warriors Woes. And of course, you've got your Have It All with WWF Magazine back issues. Good stuff. I said before in previous issues, I would order some of the back issues. Now, at this point, I wasn't really ordering back issues unless maybe I was ordering programs. But as far as WWF magazines and, special programs for like pay-per-views, I had them all. It was basically back in like 88 when I was first getting in, 87 and 88, when I was first buying WWF magazines and such, that I would order back issues as far back as I could get them. But at this point, I was pretty much buying them all on newsstands. Alright, keeping it going. Reptilian Reprisal. Jake Roberts vows to avenge Damien's memory. Oh, did someone kill... Was that when Earthquake, squashed Damien or something? That I remember. You guys remember that? Was that this? Earthquake, did, the big, he, sat on him. Oh, there it is, yeah. Clearly, there was no snake in the bag. It was just a bag full of, whatever. Probably pillows or something. But yeah, that is that. Alright, guys. Alright, and Terminal Test. The Undertaker's Life or Death Challenge. Oh, yeah. Now, this I do remember. The Warrior on the funeral parlor, little segment. And then the Undertaker comes out of the casket and puts Warrior in there, or he buries him alive, or I think he puts him in the casket. Yeah, I definitely remember that. Yep, that's it. And then he tears out. I think, does Roddy Piper come from the oh no, yeah, they got all the guys working on it, they're banging on it, they're trying to get him out, obviously, and I'm sure there was air in there. The back of it probably had a trap door or something, but I definitely remember that. They really went for the drama on that one. It was pretty traumatic. But anyway, in lighter news, get a taste of the action. Superstars of Wrestling ice cream bars. If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Those things are delicious, and I love them. All right, Sensational Sherry loves her work. Well, of course, now that she's with the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, she's probably living the life. And WWF Wrestling Spotlight presents volume number 12, Hot Rod, Roddy Piper. At the time of this recording, I do not have this issue up on Federation Nation. But if you're watching this in the future, it might be there. So go ahead and check it out. See if it's there. It will be there eventually. Street Fight for Gold. The Legion of Doom's quest for the WWF Tag Team title. Alright, they are starting their feud with the Nasty Boys, which pays off at the following SummerSlam 91 at Madison Square Garden, where the Legion of Doom takes the title in a no DQ street fight type match. I was there. You guys, I've talked about it on a previous episode of Federation Nation. I was in attendance at Madison Square Garden for SummerSlam 91. I saw the Legion of Doom win the tag team titles, and I saw Bret the Hitman Hart win the IC title, all in that event, and it was amazing. The only pay-per-view I'd ever been to. I've also been to a Monday Night Raw, but that was the only pay-per-view I'd ever been to, and it was SummerSlam 91. Go back and check out that episode of Federation Nation where I talk about it, show you the program, show you the confetti that fell from the sky, and guys, I actually was on the TV. I was on the pay-per-view, and I pointed out at the very beginning of the event, I pointed out it was 14-year-old me on the event. Go back and check out that episode of Federation Nation. I was there, SummerSlam 1991. All right, Bodybuilding Lifestyles Magazine. Couldn't care about that back in the day, or now, to be honest. Private Eye, a meeting of muscle at Gold's. So there's Gold's Gym. There's Hogan and Vince in his very 1991 sweatsuit. And we've got the Nasty Boys. All right, the World Wrestling Federation lowdown. SummerSlam. SummerSlam is coming. Who will win the WWF Championship? Suburban Commando, Bret Hitman Hart, and Jim the Anvil Neidhart go to Tokyo, and Koko Beware plays Vegas. Koko Beware played Vegas? I had no idea. Alright, Viewpoint by Erwin R. Shyster. Looks a little different there than when he, he never wears the blazer, right? He never wore that to the ring. Alright, and order your video now. The second annual battle of the WWF Superstars. Prepare yourself for the best battle ever. And it looks like you get a free keychain and bonus trivia test. They got all sorts of things going on there. Do you guys have that that Coliseum video? Let me know. Alright, WWF Crossword. You've got Jimmy Superfly Snuka in the middle, and Hulk Hogan vitamins. Our ideas about vitamins have a lot of muscle behind them. And this is a new ad. It's different from the previous ad I've seen in the previous issues of WWF Magazine. Alright, Caught in the Act. Looks like Marty Jannetty getting some sun. And Prime Time Wrestling. Mondays, USA Network. You know, of course, I was watching that. And I still have a bunch on VHS that I taped back in the day. What's the back issue? Oh, the NBA's jamming on Game Boy. So there's an NBA game for the Game Boy. And that, my friends, is the July 1991 issue. Jake the Snake Roberts on the cover. All right, guys, that is the July 1991 issue with Jake the Snake Roberts on the cover. Again, I'm going to ask you guys, please subscribe to the channel. Please share this video. Please like this video, and please comment down below with all your WWF Magazine memories. And go on over to Facebook, join the Federation Nation group. I want to see you and your vintage WWF collection over there. All right, that wraps up July 1991. Next week, we're going to have the August 1991 issue with the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith, on the cover. But until then, guys, have a good one.